All right, I'm Alex Hannum, and I'm glad to talk to you today about the difference between video game genres and how their differences can affect your lives. I can't freaking read that. But let me ask, have you ever played a video game before? I'm sure most of you have, but it's just a simple question.
Yeah.
So, some of our different genres I'll be going over today are Souls
Hey,
games,
guys.
Souls-like, roguelikes, and shooters. Pretty simple, and I will explain those. First, we have Souls and Souls-likes, which are some of the hardest and most rewarding games in terms of gameplay and experiences. The Souls games are extremely hard, mostly known in the community. As you may have heard, Dark Souls and Elden Ring are two popular ones. Each of Dark Souls is the Souls genre, and then Souls-like would be Elden Ring, which both of these can improve perseverance and integrity. Second up I have is roguelikes. These games have what most gamers call a run, where you go through it. It's kind of like a dungeon crawler, if you know what those are, where you go through a set of rooms, essentially try to clear everything. They're like speedruns, but you're not going as fast as possible. And there are various upgrades you can buy after your run ends to make your next run easier. And normally you'll have a upgrade per room sometimes, like in Hades, where you'll get different power-ups, different items, money to buy things in the shop. And then Cult of the Lamb is, well, kind of how it sounds. It's not only a cult builder, but also a roguelike, as you seek revenge on those who have damned you to death, but you have come back due to your patron. And lastly, we have shooter games. The two most popular are FPS, or first-person shooter, and third-person shooter. The first-person shooter I've had a decent experience with is Overwatch into Overwatch 2, which kind of has gone downhill by now. But it has a set selection of heroes that sometimes gets updated every now and again. And then there's the third-person shooter I love, which is Splatoon 2 from the Nintendo series, which is just essentially paintball, but it has an interesting mechanic where you can dive into your ink, or, well, paint, whatever you want to call it, as a squid or octopus, and you play as a inkling or octoling, which is essentially just a humanoid version of an octopus or squid. I don't know why they called the inklings, or the squids inklings, but... Oh, I forgot to go over how roguelikes can improve your game or your life experiences. My bad. So those games teach you perseverance and persistence, and the shooters, Overwatch is a 5v5, while Splatoon 2 is a 4v4. Both teach good teamwork and hand-eye coordination. Thank you for listening to my speech about game genres and benefits to your health. So I'll leave you all with a question. What games have you played, and since have you improved by playing these games?